it. Do you want to give us a sneak peek of like what we should do to deal with it?
We have to be ready to deal with it. We have to be not afraid of talking about sex, saying the words, making the children feel that this is important. Hey, you can come and ask me, and when you really want to know, I'm there with the answers. This isn't scary. There's nothing wrong to ask. And it's about being prepared and knowing the words to use and how you're going to say it when the time comes.
What age, do you think, a range, of course, because I know there's some kids that are pretty mature for their age, there's some kids that, are less mature. What would you say is a good range to start to expect that kind of conversation? Mom, where did babies come from? My child's probably watching the show, and she's definitely gonna, at the end of it, be like, so hey.
My eldest daughter asked me when she was 3. And she
Right.
is so mature. Whereas my son at age 10 came and asked, and then he said, no, not really ready for this just yet. I'll come back next year.
And so when your 3-year-old daughter asks you, Mom, where do babies come from?
My first question to her is, how much do you want to know? Do you really want to know? We can sit down and go through this. Are you ready? She goes, yes, I'm ready. And there are some really good books you can have that are helpful. But actually, it was the birds and the bees. It was, where do periods come from? How does a man put sperm in there? How do you get it in there?
Really? At
Yes.
3 years old?
Oh my goodness, you and Daddy do that. But you have to have those. You have to have those
But
words.
you have to be prepared, and you have to be prepared.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're definitely looking forward to developing the birds and the bees capsule. We're definitely. I'm going to take Cathy to coffee, and I promise you guys, I'm going to get it all from in her brain, and we're going to put it out there. Because, clearly we're behind time if, there's some kids that are ready. And I'm always a firm believer that, they shouldn't be the ones imagining it. We
No.
should be the ones guiding the conversation. And if they're asking at 3, they're thinking about it.
Exactly, and they may not want it all, but the worst thing is if you learn it from your friends, or you get the wrong information, or God, or if someone is hurting you, and you feel there's something wrong here, but my mummy doesn't want to talk about it.
Yes.
That's the worst thing. So if a 3-year-old is asking, there might be a reason. Now, my 3-year-old
Right.
was asking because I was pregnant, and she just
Right.
couldn't figure out how it got in there.
Okay.
But
Right.
there
No
might be
problem.
reasons, and if you talk and open up the conversation, you'll be surprised at how much they're thinking about.